everyone, Neve here with the Rainbow Cauldron, and I am also here with Seamus again. Can you say hi, Seamus?
Hi, Seamus.
Haha. All right, that's my son. He's here hanging out with me during this reading. All right, so this is your weekly general reading for December 24th through the 30th, 2017. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. This is going to be the last week that I'm using these two decks and this background. Next month we'll have a whole new background, we'll have a new Oracle deck, and we'll have a new Tarot deck. Alright, so if you're new here, what I normally do is I pull one card from an Oracle deck, and this month I'm using the Druid Animal Oracle. And that will represent the general theme of the week, something to think about. And then I will draw 3 cards from the Tarot deck this month, which is the Green Witch Tarot, and that will represent the general flow of energy throughout the week. All right, let's get started. All right, so the Oracle card is the Bear again. Okay, so this is quite interesting. So for the first week of this month, we had the Stag, and then we had the Bear. And then we had the Stag again, and now we're having the Bear again. Okay, so repeat cards are not uncommon at all. It makes a lot of sense to have repeat cards because energies don't just suddenly end and suddenly switch. There tends to be a flow of energy. And this month we seem to have a flow of pride and strength with defensiveness and instinct, pride and strength, and defensiveness and instinct. All right, so, and that is what the Bear represents. It's a primal power. It's instinct based on intuition, or intuition based on instinct. It's fierce protection, and I am getting a strong feeling of a protection. And since this is the week of Christmas, it's hard for me not to think of Christmas sort of themes here, and I can't help but notice the items here that the Bear is fiercely protecting. So I'm sort of getting a feeling of wanting to hoard your gifts, possibly hoard your items. And I know that that's an incredibly literal interpretation, but it is a feeling that I'm getting from this. So a sort of defensiveness and protection of our items is what I'm getting here. All right, so let's move on to the tarot cards. All right, so we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, and these two cards are still very much connected here because what I was saying about being protective of our items, we get that same feeling here, don't we? So that's again what I'm feeling, like a sort of hoarding our stuff, being a bit too, not willing to share our items or something like that, and which is kind of a negative thing, honestly. So, and then we have the 7 of Chalices, and finally we have the 6 of Wands. All right, so like I said, we're getting a strong connection with these two cards. We're getting a lot of a protection of our items, or guarding of our items. But the 9 of Wands also has to do with learning from experience, and taking our experiences from our past and putting those into practice. So that's another element of the 9 of Wands. The 7 of Chalices here, this is a straight up wish card. I mean, this is, someone who's, she's got her wish list here. She's got her head in the clouds, choices, wishes, the fantasy land. And this is probably, you know, like the right before Christmas feeling of what am I gonna get, what am I gonna get sort of a thing, or what am I, how are the people we've gotten gifts for going to react to their gifts. And of course, again, I'm really focusing on a Christmas sort of theme this week, which is quite a literal interpretation. But, you know, it's the feeling that I'm getting from this. It's a very strong feeling. And finally, we have the Six of Wands. And I'm sort of feeling like because this is a card of, like, pride and leadership. I'm getting a feeling more that this is about others looking to you for guidance and modeling positive behavior for others, because the behavior that we're feeling here is sort of a you know, defensiveness and hoarding and guarding our items, something like that. Whereas here we're getting the advice to model good behavior. So be wary of being a little too possessive of your items, a little too guarded of your items, or something like that. And just, you know, be a positive influence for others, especially if there's children around you who may get a little overly excited during the holidays, right, Seamus? Are you going to model good behavior for your little sisters?
Yes.
Okay. That's good. I'm glad. So, yeah. So that's a lot of what I'm feeling today. I know it's a very literal interpretation of these cards, but it is the feeling that I'm getting. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great holiday week. Next week, we will have a whole new background and whole new set of of cards. Two decks of cards. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. Blessed be. Bye. Say blessed be.
Blessed be. Bye.
Blessed be. Bye.